All right, so I'm in my sanctuary, which happens to be my daughter's room at the time. You feel me? Got the beanbag chair and the pink drapes. Chill. I'm gonna cover a few topics and put this wherever the fuck I think is gonna make the most sense, right? So, topic number one, I was talking to Katie. My daughter's about to come in here soon. I can hear her. But I was talking to Katie about like the Doja Cat thing. I don't know what she said, and frankly I don't care. So she's like, but you rap, so you got to be up to par with current events and stuff. And I broke it down. I'm like, look, this is why my raps don't have things like Love and Hip Hop in it and, Real Housewives or any of those shows because I don't watch them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I can't gravitate with a bar. I might know a little bit about the Stevie J's and, Nene Leaks and shit like that. I know little stuff like that because some stuff is like there. But I don't go indulging and digging. Like, I don't know what the fuck Doja Cat said. People were calling her like the new Kanye West. People were saying like she's this and she's that. But to be real with you, I know her from the Moo song and the Tia Tamara. She looks good as hell. But none of that stuff is detrimental to my life. Nothing she's doing is going to make me be like, oh, I can't believe she baby. And you got to understand, niggas is giving people fame, even more fame, because she already had a buzz. You know what I'm saying? But people are giving each other more fame the more you indulge in it. The more memes we share, the more situation, like you're bringing more light into it. And obviously, they're celebrities to a degree, so their shit is on the forefront, but we're giving them the more power. So think about it like this. You're like, hey, oh, I can't believe this motherfucker said that. That's cool with a conversation personally between you and I. But if you go online and somebody agrees with that, they're going to share it. They're going to keep sharing it. So even if you thought it was fuck shit, you basically just gave them even more of a boost. So you're contributing to this aspect. Like their personal opinion. If they wasn't famous, their shit would not go nowhere unless it was like absurd and all the way left or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So with Doja, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And like Kim was saying, she's like, oh, you need to know things because what if you get on Vlad or what if you, and then Vlad, there's levels to minding your business. I can know a whole situation and still be like, I don't know nothing about that because that's not my fucking business. She's not destroying me. She's not destroying my family. If she make white people look at black people a certain way, that's them. They've been looking at us a certain way regardless. They hear hip hop and they're like, oh, well, da-da-da. They hear this and, oh my God, a black person looked at me wrong on the train. And like, it's not all white people, obviously, but y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Next topic. Who's next? Dwayne Wade and his son. Oh, people are like, oh, he colored his hair. Oh, his son. Let me explain something to y'all. The sex operation, that's too early to decide on. If the boy didn't do it, then cool, or whatever, or the girl, his daughter, whatever he wants to be, she, he, it, them, object, whatever you want to be fucking called. I'm not PC all the way. If you look like a man, I'm going to say man. You could correct me. I am a female, then cool, I'm going to call you a female. There's some people, some men that look very feminine and some women that look very masculine. It's like whoever. I don't have time for none of that. That's like, I'll address you what you want to be addressed as. But off a first rip, if I see you and I'm like, excuse me, sir, I went to Seattle. I went to the smoke shop and it was a man. I didn't pay attention that he had a fucking flower dress in the bottom part, but he had a 5 o'clock shadow with curly hair. And I'm like, oh, thank you for all your help, sir. And then I looked down slightly and I'm like, oh shit. Ma'am, I'm sorry. And he's just like, oh, don't even worry about it. I'm going to go handle the customers. It's not even a big deal like that. And I'm happy that he was understanding like that because I know I could have came across a real dickhead that would have got punched in his fucking mouth, regardless of what it was, because of a slight mistake like that. You get what I'm saying? People act funny like that. It is what it is. So he sees his son. He colors his hair. He's supporting his son. I don't know if y'all opinions is on what it is. A lot of people think that society is making people gay. Oh, it's because of TV. Oh, it's because of this. There's always an excuse to why people are being gay instead of the fact that they're born that way chemically. That's their chemically balance of them liking what they like. Period. There's people that's like that. That's life. That's how that shit occurs. Matter of fact, instead of just guessing, why don't you have a conversation with someone who is a homosexual? They don't want to do that. Most of the people that sit there and chat off the wall fucking backwards banter about homosexuals don't even converse with homosexuals. So why don't you ask somebody that's in that lives that life? Why don't you talk to them? Have a sit down. Hey, man, when was the first time you realized, well, I never really liked the opposite sex? I just was putting on a front because that's what society told me to do. I knew mom and dad was going to feel some type of way. I was scared to come out and tell everybody. That's why most of the people, oh, yeah, he had a girlfriend. I don't know. That nigga came gay out of nowhere. Like, no, he didn't. He was putting on a show because he didn't want his mother or father or friends to feel no type of fucking way. Now it's becoming more and more comfortable to be in your skin because it's 2020 and this is not 1948. This is not 19 whatever. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you got a father who realized and recognized this in his son. So with that being said, he's going to make his son feel comfortable. I don't know, like niggas that's in that situation, they be feeling suicidal. I wouldn't want my son to kill himself for nothing. You like niggas? I don't care. I don't give no fucks. My daughter like girls? I don't care. I love you. That's all that matters. I'm your father, and I'm rocking with you through any situation. Period. If I got to throw hands with a mob of niggas, we throwing hands. If I got to clap something, I'm going to clap something because you are my child. You are an extension of me. I don't give a fuck what your preferences are, what you're into. I'm going to make sure that you're okay and I can defend you. Even if you're like wrong, did a crime or some shit, I'm going to try. But, you know, obviously I tell my kids the same thing. If you're not willing to do the time, don't do the crime, period. But that's it. You get what I'm saying? So, what was the next topic? Another thing that really, really gets me is that, you know, folks be complaining and upset about stuff that they can operate and change. Like, certain stuff is difficult. I'm not going to say nothing's impossible. Like, if you're in a hole, it's not impossible to get out of that hole. It's really just up to the individual. Excuse me. Let's make moves. Let's try to get to where we going. Like, do I need to further my education? Oh, in order to make these, like, you want to make a certain amount of money. Either be an ultimate hustler or get in them fucking books. Like, don't let nothing stop your drive for anything. Just because you had a kid, that doesn't mean, like, life stops. Just because, like, look at motherfuckers lost legs and arms and shit, and they still making life happen. Look, motherfuckers be, you know, paralyzed and still making it. Motherfuckers don't have legs no more, but they still doing shit. Don't have an arm, you still doing shit. You still have to make a way. You still got to get out there and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers that complaining that got nothing wrong with them, you are a waste of time and space. Like, what are you doing? And you're wasting your time and you're wasting space for other motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, this job is killing me. Fuck this job. Oh, these motherfuckers, the man this, the man that. But I'm sitting here with maybe a high school diploma, if that, or a GED. Okay, so go back to school. School ain't for everybody, right? Like, but I suggest everybody give it a try. You might want to be a little bit more technical. Go to a technical school. Get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? Go get an electrician license. Go get a plumbing license. Go get a fucking carpenter license or something. Get right. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right, well, what are we talking about? What do you want to do? What are you doing to invest in your life? I got a new music equipment, laptop, and all the rest of that. And then I just took myself back to school. Like, I'm going to school this fall for business. You know what I'm saying? For management and marketing and shit like that. Because I like numbers and I'm cool with math. I'm fine with that. I'll do the whole systematic bullshit just to get the degree. I'm cool. So I can move on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool where I'm at. Don't get it twisted. I'm not really complaining. But ain't no real safety net there. You know what I mean? Like, if something far left goes wrong, then I'm just like, oh shit. But other than that, like, I'm cool. I'm stable. But I don't want to be stable. I want to be beyond stable. You know what I'm saying? I want to be better than that. But I don't sit here and complain about how shitty my fucking life may be at times, because don't nobody want to hear that. Other niggas' lives are shitty too. You feel me? So if I'm sitting here complaining, I'm not doing nothing to change that. I'd advise anybody that heard me say that to mute me. Don't even talk to me. Like, all right, this nigga, he talk about how shitty his life is, but he ain't doing nothing about it. That's what I do to niggas. Like, yo, after the third conversation, oh, yo, I'm in a hole. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, da-da-da. Especially if I give you advice. Well, go apply for this over here. All right, look, they giving this out over here, whatever, XYZ. Make it work, make it work. And then you did none of that shit I was talking about. I'm not talking to you about this shit again. Or really not. But that's my 3 topics for today. Anything else I feel like talking about, Oh, look at my glitter shirt. It says Sutter. I made it a long time ago. But you got to make sure it's the Queen Sutter. You know what I mean? Because Brooklyn got their side as well. But it's New York at the end of the day. Love y'all niggas. Peace.